We've all been there, where we've tried something new, stepped out of our comfort zone, and have dove into something we aren't familiar with head first, and then you're left wondering if you're making a huge mistake or if you already look like a pro. In today's video, we're going to talk about the unspoken rules of EV charging and some important things you need to know. Stay tuned. Hello, welcome to our channel, All Electric Family. I'm Katie. My husband Steve and I have owned 4 EVs and love a good road trip. Each week, we share our adventures, tips, tricks, and know-how with you. If that sounds like something you'd be interested in, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a video. For now, let's help you look like a pro at the charging station. Don't block a charger if you're not actively charging. We see this all the time on road trips. Someone is parked at a charging station while not even plugged in, or they're plugged in, fully charged, and are sitting idle at the station. This is a big no-no in the EV world. Even if other chargers appear to be open, they might not be working properly, and you might be blocking the only working charger. Regardless of if other chargers appear to be open or not, move your car if you're not actively charging. Just because EV charging is marked as EV parking only doesn't mean you should park there if you don't need a charge. You don't park at gas pumps, and you shouldn't park at charging stalls either. Chargers will stay in working order a lot longer if they're treated nicely. Don't overextend the cord or be rough with the screen. When you're done charging, put everything back in a tidy manner. If the cord wasn't on the ground when you got there, don't leave it on the ground when you leave. Don't charge past what you need. In most cases, you won't need to charge to 100% to get to the next charger or your destination. So especially at busy chargers, try only to get the charge you need and move on. For example, if your destination or the next charger is 100 miles away or less, only get the charge you need to get that 100 miles or so. Maybe provide yourself a small buffer and then move on. Remember, most of the time doing short, frequent charging stops is actually a faster way to travel in an EV. So moving on once you have the charge you need is not only benefiting you, it's benefiting others who may be waiting for a charge. It can be a bit of a shift if you're new to EVs because you're used to filling your tank to 100% when you're at the gas station. But for an EV, the rule is get the charge you need and go. Know what charger your car uses. Don't charge on a charger that is faster than what your car can handle. Some cars are capable of charging at faster rates of speed than others. If your vehicle isn't capable of charging at higher speeds, don't take a 350 kilowatt charger unless it's the only thing available. Most charging stations have a variety of speeds, just like gas stations have a variety of octane. Just like you wouldn't put high octane gas in a vehicle that doesn't need it, don't charge a vehicle on a high kilowatt charger that doesn't need it. If you're not sure what speeds your vehicle is capable of charging at, check your owner's manual or do a quick Google search to find out. Search for the year, make, and model of your car with max charge kilowatt, and you'll find the max kilowatt your vehicle can handle at one time. Leave it better than you found it. When visiting a charger, you should always leave the area better than you found it. Not every charging station provides a trash can near the chargers, but that doesn't mean you should leave trash laying around on the ground. Leaving trash or otherwise making a charger unsightly will discourage business owners from installing chargers, and the last thing we need is another hurdle to overcome when trying to get more charging available. We suggest taking all of your trash with you if there isn't a trash can near the chargers, or if it's overflowing. We also like to help pick up any trash we find laying around at a charging station so we can leave it better than we found it. When you park in the designated spot, it ensures you're parking to allow for others to use the chargers as well. Take a minute to check that you're using the charger that was intended for that spot, or that you have left room for others. That being said, more and more large EVs are coming to the market, so sometimes you do have to get creative to fit into the spot and reach the chargers. One time, I had to pull in horizontally to charge our RVing because there was a fence too close for me to pull in with a truck. Just try to be as courteous as you can when making your bigger EV fit. Using apps like PlugShare or tweeting at RateYourCharge can really help other EV owners know if chargers are working properly or not. Remember to check in for broken stalls as well, so stations get the score they deserve. Let's share an example of what we mean. This summer, we were passing through Ogallala, Nebraska, which is a charger we knew had not been working properly for most of the summer. On PlugShare, the charger was scoring a 10 out of 10, which means perfect. When we arrived, we had to wait a half an hour because only one stall was working and someone was using that one stall. That's hardly a 10 out of 10. People had been reading the check-ins on PlugShare and only plugging into the working stall and reporting a successful charge, so PlugShare thought it was working perfectly. If you notice other chargers are down or have to move to a different stall to get a charge, check in for those charge attempts as well so those stalls get the scores they deserve and other drivers know what to expect. Aside from checking in on PlugShare or RateYourCharge, you should also report broken chargers to the company by reporting it on their app. The more reports a broken charger gets, the better the chances someone will come out to fix it. So while it might not seem necessary to report a broken charger you're not using, it is important. If you pull up to a station and there are several chargers open, take a second to consider who might pull up after you. There may be someone in a large truck like a Hummer EV or a Lightning that needs a bigger space, or someone may be towing a trailer. How can you help those people out? Oftentimes, leaving the end stations open is a kind gesture to people who may need more space. Sometimes, people with larger vehicles can also pull up along the backside of the charger to charge, so look for a space that would be more convenient for them and leave it open. Let us know in the comments, what are some unwritten rules of charging you've seen broken, or what questions do you have about charging etiquette? We love connecting with people in the comments. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.